City at Facebook headquarters with a lady, get this, she has 62 million fans on Facebook. She is Rihanna, everybody! So nice to meet you. These guys are That's right, okay. Tell me about the Rihanna Navy, by the way.
They're badass.
They're badass.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
They're fun. We have a lot of similar characteristics.
Yes.
They're super shady and it makes me laugh.
Super shady and it makes me laugh.
They keep me super entertained with that.
Okay, that's good. I have to say, for those of you who have not been within spitting distance of Rihanna, she is as beautiful as you think she is. You're absolutely gorgeous. I have to say, the album, you're welcome. The album, Unapologetic, comes out in 12 days. Everyone is very excited. And everyone absolutely, and I have to say, 62 million fans on Facebook. May I point out, that is just a hair over the amount of people that voted for our president in the election. So if you want to know, I think Rihanna won the election. This is true. How does that make you feel, being the top public figure on Facebook? What does that feel like?
It doesn't feel real. I don't know. There's a lot of people to even think or even imagine what it looks like all together. So it's hard to even grasp hold of that idea. But it's exciting to know that they care.
It is, absolutely. And they absolutely do care. You're about to go on tour, the 777 tour. You're going to 82 countries?
No. 7 countries.
7 countries.
7 days.
Yes.
7 shows.
Okay.
And we're taking 84 countries.
Oh, wow.
84
Okay.
countries signed on to be on the plane. And it's the 777 plane.
Wow.
7th album.
7th album.
Yeah.
Wow. And you just had your 23rd top 10 hit with Diamonds. You are 24 years old, is that right? Yes?
Yes?
Wow, so one more, which will come in about a minute, and you will have a top 10 hit for the amount of years in your life. I mean, that's amazing. Do you have a favorite Rihanna song, or does it change all the time?
It used to be Umbrella before Diamonds.
Before Diamonds
came along.
Okay.
And then, I mean, Diamonds right now is just... Thank you. It's a really powerful song.
Yeah.
Even if you're in the club, it's like, oh, it really wants you in the head.
Yeah. Even if you're in the club, for sure. For sure if you're in the club.
Right now, I'm too drunk for this shit.
What do you think is the ultimate Rihanna club song? Because God knows, I have been in some clubs and listened to your voice. What do you think is the ultimate Rihanna club song?
Definitely We Found Love right now.
Right.
That's my favorite one to
That's your
listen
favorite
to
one to listen to in a club. Do you have a song that, as you're going on the 777 tour, is there a song that you know you have to sing, but you're a teeny bit sick of singing?
Actually, there are a few songs that we had on the original track, on the original set list, for the 7-7 tour.
Yeah.
And I took some off for that very reason. Not that I'm sick of performing it, it's just a little more intimate. These settings, these venues, which are really secret locations at this point. And I want it to be really more like fan favorites. Like they're, not just the hits.
Right.
And some of my favorites too.
So you're resting some until the next.
Yes, and then the next, we just have to wipe out a whole bunch because we have so many new records that I can't wait for my fans to hear on unapologetic.
Is there a song, I mean, I have to imagine this is like your baby. You're just about to, have your new baby in 12 days. Is there a song?
11 days now.
Oh, 11 days. I'm sorry. Is there a song on the album Unapologetic that you are most excited for the Navy to hear, that you're thinking, oh, well, this one is going to slay them?
Well, there seems to be really exciting about number 10.
Right. That's track 10. Nobody's business.
Nobody's business.
Well, I gotta tell you, everybody's talking about Nobody's Business today. I listened to a little bit of it. There's some of it was leaked online today.
Yeah,
Nobody's
snippet.
Business. It's a duet with Chris Brown, and really it goes. He's saying, "I want to make you mine," and it ain't nobody's business, basically. And you're going back and forth. So, is the message of that song as obvious as it appears, or what can you tell us?
Nobody's business is basically the way I look at everything regarding my personal life.
Yeah.
Even though you have to witness it, it's being documented at every second. It still is mine.
Uh-huh.
It still is. This is mine at this point. And when it gets to my music and stuff like that, I'll give and I'll give and I'll give. And I just feel like I need to keep a little bit for me that I get to decide.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still, though, it becomes a conversation point because you're putting it out there.
Well, I'm not putting it out there as much as it is just there.
Yes.
I can't run away from that. If I had it my way, it would be really nobody's business. But I can't escape that, and it sucks, but whatever.
Yeah. I feel like you may be the type of person that do not cross Rihanna because there's no going back. Is that right?
That's a weird question to ask.
No. I love your nail polish, by the way. What
Thank
color is
you.
that? Show the people.
It's like a little plum action.
Yes, a little plum action. All
For
right.
the fall.
What do you think is the biggest misconception about you?
Huh? Hey.
Is there something that you read about yourself that you're like, man, no, that's not me.
There's so much.
So much.
There's so much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, because everybody has their own perception, and I only know this, so
Right.
it's hard for me
You
to
just
tell.
live day to day. Do you read everything that's written about you, or do you
Not
stay?
everything. Especially recently, man, I was so buried in making Unapologetic that at times, I was the worst friend even. Like, I wouldn't even reply to my friends' texts and stuff like that. I had no service in the studio, so it was hard for me to even communicate. I worked day and night and made it happen, and it was hard for me to even pay attention to frivolous stuff like the blogs. Sometimes I do it for fun, but recently I didn't have any time.
Does it piss you off when you read things that you know aren't true, or at this point, 7 albums in, are you able to kind of fly above it?
It's like, typical.
Typical.
Yeah. And you brush it off. Some things hurt more than others, or some things are like, seriously, this is so messed up that somebody's gonna read it and believe it, because every time I read it like a fan, not like me, but
Right.
as though I was reading it about somebody else. And sometimes it can really make it believable, and you can't even get mad at people for believing it. So that part sucks, but you can't even get caught up in that. You will die.
I read that earlier in your career you said that you wanted to be the Black Madonna.
Yeah, you know what? Madonna is one of those artists that she was very self-expressive, she was bold, she was fearless, and all those are things that I looked up to as a young woman. I wanted to be all those things. I wanted to really just be myself and feel free to express it and not be afraid of what people would think about it.
Well, you are now, you have 24 top 10 hits. The stats on your record sales, absolutely, because that's staggering, are staggering. I mean, at what point do you feel like, I did it, I'm the Black Madonna? At what point in your career will you feel like, really, I mean, you have this Navy, you have 62.3 million fans on Facebook.
There will never be another Madonna. Like, that just, like, point blank. At this point, I am so good with being Rihanna, and, like, I love her. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm okay.
You're okay.
And Madonna's still the shit.
Yes. Now, when Madonna's just about, Madonna's actually 30 years older than you. Where do you want to be in 30 years? What do you want to be doing in 30 years? Do you
30
know?
years, I'll be 54.
Yeah.
I want to be
She's on a world
skinny.
tour right now. You want to be skinny? Okay.
I want to be fierce. I hope my tits are still sitting up.
Okay. Good. Good.
All these are the things, but
Yes.
that's what I really want at 50.
Okay.
Nothing else will matter at that point.
Very good. Okay. We can all understand that. It's when are you gonna collaborate?
That would be so sick.
Okay.
I would love to.
Okay. We would enjoy that. We would enjoy
Just
that.
put it in the air.
Why is the album called Unapologetic?
Because it's very true. It's very raw. It's honest, and it's storytelling. Each song, and even the way it flows on the album, it really makes sense. It takes you on a journey all the way to. That's just the half of it, and I don't know. That's it. It can only be that way. There's only one truth, and you can't apologize for that. And that's why I call it that.
Do you like the nickname Riri?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I have to think that there was a moment in time when Aretha Franklin was nicknamed Riri a little bit. Is it cool with Aretha that you two share a nickname? Have you two discussed this?
Uh-oh, that's trouble.
No, I mean...
I didn't know that. That's actually such a cool fun fact.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we have a question from Mateo, who wrote in on Facebook, wants to know, who inspires you the most? Yes, someone in the Navy said her makeup is tight, and it is tight. Yes, you did. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you. Sorry, I got distracted. What was it?
Who inspires you the most?
Oh, my grandma still. Because she is just like a complete woman, and like, if I could even make it to half of that, I would be in great hands.
That's very nice. Let me ask you this: when you're in the car, what song do you turn up? Do you crank on the radio every time it comes on? Right now, is there a song that you're like, this is my jam? Right now, crank it, bring it up.
Ratchet Navy coming out. I love bands. love and pop that.
What do you do when Call Me Maybe comes on? Where are you going? You changing the channel? You turning it up, or you staying with it?
I don't like listening to pop music in the car.
Okay.
Let's just say that. I don't. I like to get on my head and get crazy in the backseat with my friends.
Raquel,
we can't get too crazy to that.
Right. There are limits to Call Me Maybe. Raquel wants to know if it's hard to remain you with all the success at such a young age.
No. I would say it can be very easy to be led astray or caught up and sucked into the fame and the bright lights and everything being great, and it can be easy to do that, but I have great people around me and a lot of people that I've known since my childhood.
Yeah.
A lot of people I trust. My big brothers, Jay-Z, J. Brown, and Tata, like, they're my backbone, and at this point, I'm in super good hands with them, and they keep me grounded. They keep me in check. My mother is still my mother.
Yeah.
And she also checks me on the reg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the reg. Lanaya wants to know how the hurricane had an impact on you as a person. Obviously, everyone's talking about Hurricane Sandy.
It's really difficult to see something so tragic going on and not be able to do anything about it. There's nothing you could control, you know, it's Mother Nature, and it gets worse and it gets worse and it gets worse, and you just keep holding your breath, and it's really sad what happened here. But tomorrow I will be donating $100,000 to the food bank of New York City, and we're also doing a listening party at the 4040, and everybody's asked to donate like some blankets and bleach. They want cleaning, brooms, stuff like that, sleeping bags, and they get to listen to the album if they donate.
That's great. That's a good prize.
And they have to donate it to the Daily News Hurricane Relief Fund.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daily News Hurricane Relief Fund.
Yeah.
That's great, and that's kind of you to donate that money to the food bank. They really need it. That's great. Daniel has a question, and I love this question. What has been the highlight of your career? He wants to know. Such a simple question, yet considering the heights you have gone to, has there been one moment that in your mind you've said, oh man, this is it?
I had a couple moments where I felt like that. My first Grammy, I felt like, oh my God, this is not real. Like, my dream is not even to get a Grammy, but here I am with one. It's sick. But then what I always wanted to do my whole life was buy my mom a house. So when I was able to do that, I was like, yeah, I kind of got a certain way if I could do that, because that was just a dream.
That's great. That's so nice. We play a little game on Watch What Happens Live that I want to play with you. It's really easy. It's called Spill the Tea. All right? I just throw out a name to you, and she's got the tea. She's got 2 cups of tea. I give you a name. These are people in your world. You just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay? Kanye West.
Genius.
Jay-Z.
Even more genius.
Beyonce.
Gorgeous. A stab to my self-esteem.
Mariah Carey.
Her voice is an instrument. It's unreal, really.
Mary J. Blige.
Power.
Lady Gaga.
Crazy, but I love that. I'm crazy too.
Madonna.
Queen.
Nicki Minaj.
Ass.
Eminem.
Eminem is the shit.
Eminem is the shit. Chris Brown.
He's dope too.
He's dope too.
Alright.
Are you guys together?
No.
Not together. Okay. All right. I want to play another little situation with you. You have 62 million fans on Facebook, as we said. Okay? I have a list of the items that they clicked like on. Okay? And I want to give you a little quiz to see how well you know these 62 million people. It's not easy to know 62 million people. Okay, so these were the 3 movies, okay, that are 3 of their favorite movies. Paranormal Activity, Harry Potter, or Avatar. Which one of those 3 movies do you think is your fans on Facebook #1 movie?
Paranormal Activity.
It's Harry Potter.
Oh, damn.
It's Harry Potter. Are
I'm
you
a Harry Potter fan.
Are you a Harry Potter fan?
Yes, but I am not all the way caught up.
Okay, you're not caught up. Well, you've been busy.
I stopped a few.
Yeah. Okay, favorite athlete. Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo, LeBron James, Maria Sharapova.
Is it LeBron James?
It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
What kind of fans are these?
Okay. Favorite TV show? Glee, The Simpsons, or Watch What Happens Live on Bravo.
The thing is, right, every time I guessed my favorite,
Yes.
it was wrong.
Okay.
So, I got a feeling that it's Glee,
Okay.
because Glee just got some kind of hold on my fans right now.
Yes.
And I'm going to go with that, but I hope I'm wrong.
You hope you're wrong
Because I hope it's yours.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, because that's my favorite.
Nice.
I hope I,
Oh, because that's your favorite.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. You're very politic. It's The Simpsons. And actually, the choice that Facebook gave me didn't include Watch What Happens Live, so I just threw that in there. Okay, last one. Favorite book? Hunger Games, Da Vinci Code, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter?
You got it.
Oh.
The lady knows her fans. She does. She absolutely.
I'm a little bit.
She absolutely knows her fans. Who have you not worked with or collaborated with that you'd like to?
Definitely Katy Perry.
Katy Perry?
Yeah.
Katy Perry.
Still, I don't know, like, why we have not gotten this done yet, but
Make it happen.
we will. Yeah, man.
Make it
Like,
happen. Where do you get your fashion inspiration?
my mood.
Your mood.
Yes.
What sign are you?
A Pisces.
You're a Pisces.
Mhm.
Okay.
What is your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
I'm a Gemini. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, they love you. Your Navy, I have to say, your Navy has been stewing out here. So excited. I mean,
Thank you, guys.
now, what did you think when you learned that you had passed Eminem? By the way, because Eminem is who you surpassed to be the top rated person on Facebook.
Sick.
Sick.
Like, because I was okay with being number 2 to Eminem. I'm like,
Right.
I passed Lady Gaga, that's impossible.
Right.
Then I'm like, Eminem, okay, I'm cool. Like, Eminem, like, I'll never pass
Right.
him. I mean,
Well, Chauncey wants to know, what is one thing on your bucket list that you haven't done that you would love to do?
I want to skydive.
Yeah. You want to skydive?
Yes.
What are you scared of? You seem unafraid to me.
Really?
Yeah, you do.
Skydiving.
Are you? Very good. Well,
That's why it's on the bucket list, because it's way down there on the bucket list.
as a follow-up to that, actually, Isabel wants to know, do you get nervous before performing?
Absolutely.
You do?
Every time.
Every single time?
Like yesterday before Victoria's Secret, like I was shitting bricks, like
No way.
so, like could not even. And there was also added pressure because I was also performing 2 brand new songs from Unapologetic for the very first time.
Yeah.
One which we finished writing 2 nights ago, so I still was trying to remember the words, and I still had to act like I didn't forget the words.
Right.
Like I wasn't thinking about it, but you know, there was lots of tits and ass to distract me from all that. So
That's good. You love tits and ass.
smooth.
Right, that's good. Do you, speaking of getting nervous before gigs, has there been a gig that you thought in your mind, oh man, okay, this is it. I actually don't know how I'm going to do this one. It's in front of the most people I've ever been in front of.
You know what I hate?
Yeah.
Well, not hate, but makes me the most nervous? Award shows.
Award shows. Because
Like-
all your peers are out there, or?
No, because, yeah, it's not my fans, you know? It's peers, and it's critics, and my fans are, like, down the lens, so it's, like, it's a little disconnected. I feel like, I don't know, like, I get super scared, like, nervous. I don't know, I just hate that feeling, but I'd rather just come out there and see my people and, like, feel the energy. Their energy, my fans' energy is different.
Nicole wants to know how social media affects the way that you make music. Do you consider feedback from fans?
Absolutely. entertainment music, what I do, like, it still comes from me, and I still like to show them new things, but I always want to make sure that, you know, I have to pay attention.
Yeah.
They say things that you need to hear. Like,
Yeah.
they're out there in the world. They're not in the little box here. They know what's going on, and you will be stupid to be so oblivious to what they're saying. You have to pay attention.
Very good. Well, it's clear that you do, and it's clear that you're successful.
Crazy. They're going crazy.
Amazing. Wow.
We're celebrating tonight.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up. It's my 100K, man. Thank you so much for celebrating with me.
Hell yeah, I love a celebration.
Oh, yeah. But do you want a cocktail?
Hell yeah. Who's making it?
I've got JJ. JJ, Riri, JJ.
Good to meet you, JJ. What you got?
What do you want?
I want a duck fart.
What's that?
He's professional. You should know this.
What's a duck fart?
Do you have? Is he an A-class bartender or like a C-ish?
Oh my God, that is fighting talk. You're ruining my fucking show!
Do you have whiskey?
Vodka.
I'll take vodka, soda with some lime.
Vodka, Tesco, tomato juice.
Give me. He's no C-class. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I love you. All right, you can leave after you get my shot. I'll take that. Just give me a shot of vodka. I just got to it. Snazzy.
I've got a homophobic Russian in there.
Homophobic Russian.
Yeah.
Tesco Bloody Mary. Teresa Sunrise.
Yeah. It's a long drink.
House wine, and this is in capitals. Lambrini. That's
Yeah.
the house wine.
I'll have a shine bright like a diamond white. With an umbrella, Ella. Do you want a Lambrini as well,
I'll
love?
take that, yeah. I like to double fist sometimes.
Don't diss the Lambrini. It's my 100th show. I can do what I bloody want. Now listen, can I talk about your hair? I'm loving it.
Oh, thank you. It's new-ish.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, I love black hair on me. I love it, and I love to cut it short and be edgy and have fun with it. This time I put a tail in the back, and it's becoming more like a mullet. And I happen to love it.
Not being rude, but it looks like he was doing the haircut and then you went away at the last minute. I'm just pissed off because I've been trying to grow a fringe for 5 years, and I think what is happening, love?
Oh no.
Oh no. So is it a weave? Is it attached?
It is attached.
Doesn't that freak you out though in the morning? Think, a rat!
No, I've gotten used to it.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
it changes a lot, so.
Yeah. And you are a style icon, we all know that. And you're actually working with River Island.
Yeah!
Now listen, aren't you a bit raunchy for River Island? I mean, I want to go there and see crotchless chinos and a cardigan with a strap on attached. I mean...
You know what? It's cheaper to produce. It's less fabric.
Really?
Yeah. I always want to design something that I want to wear.
Yeah.
I got to really put my thing on it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I got to play, and they're sporty, they're edgy, they're fun, they're flirty, they're sassy.
Now, are you going to use your cannabis leaf motif? Because I love that ganja onesie you have.
Thank you.
Oh God, look at that. I mean, what do they say at customs when you mince through with that on? I mean, they must be like, quick, we've got one here, grab a net.
you know, pop never goes out of style.
No.
So,
I find it ironic that you design clothes, because you hardly wear any. No, have you seen her Twix pics? It's like a teenage boy's wet dream. Honestly, even I was aroused at some of them. I know, and that is
impressive.
me. I know.
I like your shoes.
Oh, thank you.
I wear clothes.
Yeah.
I do wear clothes.
I know you wear clothes, but in your photos you sort of take a selfie of your ass. How can you do that? Unless you've got arms like this particular, I don't know.
Angles, baby. I can show you how to get it done.
Really? You think you could take a selfie of my ass?
I think you can take a selfie of your ass.
But you see, are yours airbrushed at all?
No.
Because when I take a photo of my ass, I have to crop it, rotate it, take out the red eye, honestly.
So silly.
I know, I'm silly. Because you're on the show. You always make me... Do you remember you told me the Dirty Wine and Bobo?
Yes, I do. Do you remember how to dirty wine?
Hello.
Have you been practicing?
Yeah.
I want to see.
I can do twerking.
That was actually the butterfly.
Butterfly, which you taught me, then the dirty wine. Take a selfie now. Go on, take a selfie.
You look so sharp today.
Oh, thank you.
I love your little outfit.
Oh, I love yours.
Thank you.
You should have that at the Grand Prix. We always see pictures of you at Carnival, yeah? What is about them that gets you going?
Carnival.
Yeah. Every time I see you, you're on a float.
That is true, but Barbados Carnival is a part of our culture, and that's how we dress.
Yeah.
In as little as possible, and we just party. We party for miles on the road.
Yeah.
We get a truck and we get off and on, and it's just, it's fun. You party for hours, all day long.
Well, have you ever been to Notting Hill Carnival?
No.
Now that is a good carnival. Because I used to live where the carnival happened, yeah, and you're like, oh yeah, with it. And then you get people pissing in your banging baskets.
So what kind of carnival is it?
It's crazy. Have you been? Crazy. It's amazing. But you know what? Because the smell of ganja. I took my dogs for a walk and they came back with dreads. You're like this, you're like, oh, I'll just pop out to get some milk, and like, the sound system's like, you know that bit in Jurassic Park where it goes, Honestly, I love it though. But you know you've got to come. Why don't you come with me next time?
I will. Are you going to be wearing something like that?
Yeah.
Go anywhere with your dress. Even Starbucks.
Is that my baby? You were there that to go to Starbucks or Mackie
No,
D's?
you.
Me? You want me to do it? You seem to think I'm your bitch. We've got to take a break there, Riri. Join us again in a couple of minutes when Rihanna will be performing and the amazing Justin Timberlake will be here. See you in part 3. Justin Timberlake will be dropping by later, but look who's still here. It's only blooming Rihanna. Well, now, we all see photos and pictures of you. You're on a yacht, you're partying, I think. Does it piss you off that people just think you're on this massive bender all the time?
It doesn't piss me off because, you know, they don't know me, so it's easy for them to draw their own conclusions, and it's their right to. How can they know anything different? But I just try to be as honest with myself as possible, be realistic with who I am and what I love to do, what makes me happy, and it's not always partying. As a matter of fact, recently I've become like a square. I hate partying. Like I've been so bored of it. Maybe it's because it's the same music every night.
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all feel me? Or
I
I don't know. Maybe we need like some more DJs or something.
Because the thing is as well, the pictures don't match your career, because you've had 7 albums in 7 years. You can't be mashed up all the time, can you? I mean, my nan likes to toke on the old road shit, and she can't even be bothered to get her disability benefit. It's true, so you can't be mashed up all that. It just doesn't make sense. Your album, you know, you do 7 albums in 7 years.
You work hard and you play hard, but I've definitely been working a lot in the last 8 years.
Yes.
It's been a lot of hard work, but I love it. I love doing what I do, and I have a lot to celebrate, so I'll be, you know, you'll catch me celebrating every once in a while. Because I work hard. I love what I do, and I put my focus into that. That's my priority.
Your new album, Unapologetic, it's gone to #1 all over the world.
Thank you.
Do you still get... Do you still get excited by getting a #1, or you're like, yeah, whatever?
It's definitely exciting. It never will get old. Being #1 never gets old. It actually, it puts a lot of pressure on you, but it's a challenge in itself.
Yeah.
You know, it keeps me busy, but I love it. I love to challenge myself.
You're in the middle of a tour with me. I still haven't seen you live, and I'm really pissed off because you actually sing one of my favourite songs of yours, Man Down.
Oh, nice.
Got a man down in Central Station. What is a pulpy trigger, pulpy trigger, pulpy. So I can't put the next down, I'll be taken off air.
Oh,
Where are you going next on your tour?
I am going to Macau first.
Okay.
Hong Kong, then Australia, maybe.
Do you do all the touristy stuff when you're there?
As much as I want to,
Yeah.
the dilemma is sleep or touristy stuff.
I love a quiz. I love a quiz.
Touristy stuff. And touristy stuff rarely ever wins. You know, I love to get out and I love to walk around, but
in
it's not.
China, they've got that great big wall, you know. You've got to see that. Take a selfie of your house next to it.
But you know, it's a little difficult to walk around as freely as I want to. But you know, that's all I want to do. I love doing that. I love the freedom of just walking around and living. You know?
Yeah, you've got to live and you'll go crazy. You'll go crazy.
Absolutely.
I've got to ask you, what do you do about men when you're on this tour? You're hot, you're a single woman, and I know women have needs. No, seriously. Can you order out, as it were? What do you do? I mean, what do you do?
I am such a bootleg rock star. I do nothing. I literally...
No.
I know. I'm embarrassed to say that, actually. That's so disgusting. It's so pathetic.
That is pathetic. I mean, even I get some sometimes.
Even you, that's
Even me.
But, yeah, I tell you, I'm a bit of a square recently.
Oh.
Don't feel bad for me. I'm good.
No. All right. Sounds like someone needs something. You need to chill out. I don't need any help, okay? I'm having sex. What about this?
You're the worst. The worst. Why did I even come here? I missed you.
Oh, listen, and you know what? I met Rihanna at the Brits after you talked the dirty wine and all that, and you recognised Rihanna. I told you the dirty wine, and you just were like, this is nothing new. And then we went off, and it's like, oh my God, you remembered me, which is so sweet.
How can I forget?
Oh.
I've tried so hard.
You're going to perform for us now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you go and get ready there. I'm so excited.
That's some reaction.
Wow.
You must enjoy that, I'm sure.
I mean, you guys a little louder, please. Thank you. Let me go welcome. Wow, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Is there a guy somewhere standing, saying, scream louder?
Well, there was before I came on, but not for you though. So, do you mind, can I call you Wee Wee?
I mean, it's a little too late to ask that question.
Why is this? Because I called you already?
That's how you got me here.
I
You called my label and said I want Wee Wee back.
Wee Wee. Wee Wee. Okay, so Wee Wee it is. That's okay. Okay. Congratulations to Wee Wee on the awards. Recently, I saw you on the Brits last week.
Yes.
Fabulous. You won another one there. That's your second Brit. You won, is it 5 Grammys?
5 now.
5 Grammys.
Yes.
And so the Brits itself, was that a good night for you? That was a nice night out?
Definitely. It was super fun. A fun-filled night, fun-filled performance, full of paint. It was very adventurous, but I like to do crazy, spontaneous stuff like that, so it was fun.
You clearly still get a buzz out of performing. It must be, to have the freedom to do something like that, that must be a real thing.
Thank you. I do love it. I do love it. But really, I came to the Brits just to stop Adele. It really was nothing about me. It wasn't about the Brits. It wasn't about the performance. It was really just to see Adele again. I saw her at the Grammys. I mean, I love her.
And does she know the depth of your feelings for her?
She has no idea.
I'm gonna find someone else like you. I'll stop because I don't want to make you cry. But is there one of those songs that does it for you?
My heart is quivering right now. I got chills.
But it's a handful of you performers who I think are in the top kind of ranks at the moment. There's you, there's Katy Perry, there's Gaga, there's Adele, there's Beyonce. That's kind of it. I think the young women who can fill those stadiums. I mean, come on there. And I guess, is there a rivalry between them? There's a friendship between some of you, I'm sure. But
it'll always be a competition, and that's why I feel like women are becoming so dominant in music right now, because we're very competitive beings, and we cannot stand to see another woman do better than us. You know, that bothers us a lot. You know, as much as you guys have egos, our egos are a little bigger. We're just a lot better at hiding them.
So you put the work in just like they do. You're someone I know. You're phenomenally focused at work. You did just did a tour. How many dates was it? It was 106.
101.
101 days
Yeah,
in 20 countries. Pretty much non-stop when you factor in the travel. You had 6 singles out over the last year or so. You've had any other albums. I mean, you kind of are really push away. Do you work too hard, do you think? I know there was something, it was described in the press as a bit of a meltdown you had in Ireland last year.
That's more specific, because I would say Ireland was the beginning of the European leg of the tour, so I was just getting back from a bit of a break, not really much, but you know, I went to Barbados, I did some shows there, some festivals, and then Ireland, we shot a video and started the tour there, so far from.
Oh, so this was the video in the field?
Yes.
Where you got turfed out?
Probably that one.
So you were in the field and you were flashing or something? What was going on? And the farmer didn't want to see the wares on display or something? What was the deal there? What was your perspective of it?
I guess I'm just gonna blame the director.
That's like a good idea.
Melina. I mean, we're both crazy, and that's why we work so well together. But we have no way of reeling each other in. We just go for it all the way.
You egg each other on even.
I would say, but it didn't really work out in Ireland for us that way. Before the farmer came and got us quickly off of his land. He just had a different, and it was okay.
Different
his
world.
personal model, we got the shot, so it was fine.
Did he actually say, "Oi, you kids, get off of my land"? Did he say that?
All we heard was. I'm just kidding, but he came over, he was nice about it, and I was, trying to be even nicer.
Just didn't fit with his worldview. But you are, I've seen the performance, I saw the rehearsal earlier that Rihanna's going to do for you later on, and you're a sexy performer. That's part of the way you perform.
Thank you.
Isn't it? I mean, is it something that you work towards, or is it you just can't help yourself? That's just the way it is.
That was a trick question, but I mean, I think I don't really ever notice it or think about it until the feedback, and it really made me think about this for a long time as to why it is this way, why people find it so sexual. But going back to Carnival in Barbados, Carnival this year, I really noticed that it's a cultural thing. It's the way we move.
Well, there you are there. You're doing the whole kind of
wow.
the grinding
You
thing.
just happen to have that.
I had that on my phone.
Propped up. And yeah, as you can see, me and the lady behind me and everyone else in the picture, half naked, having a good time. All that good stuff.
One of the things I loved is when you went to the Brits, and the Brits was at the O2 Arena, which is kind of a difficult place to get to if you're driving. You can go down the river. Driving always takes you ages to get there because it's the kind of bottleneck of traffic. You went there, you used the tube to get there, didn't you?
Yes.
You went on the tube, which I find remarkable, that a superstar, and so we have a picture of you. This is Rihanna taking the tube down to the O2. Well,
that was when I was going to my concert.
Okay, so you used it to get your concert as well?
Yeah, I mean, there's so much traffic. It's an hour and a half approximately to the O2 every time, and it's like 10, 15 minutes on the tube.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I hate waking up early. I hate having to, I'm always late, so the tube is like 10 minutes.
Ideal. And have you taken the leap yet? Have you got yourself an Oyster card?
I didn't get that far, but I'm working on it.
Well, next time. Well, I'll put a word in.
Next time I'll take the tube here.
Okay, next time.
When I get my Oyster card, I'll be back.
Okay. We'll be back on the tube. We're going to take a break. Join us afterwards. I'll be chatting to Rihanna a little bit more. Don't go away. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the lovely Rihanna. Okay, so when you have time, you mentioned you went back to Barbados.
Yes.
I guess you go back to see family, to see friends?
Yes, my friends, my family.
Had a beach holiday?
Always a good time on the beach. Barbados is pretty much perfect, honestly. It really is paradise.
And what do you call people from Barbados? They're called Bajan?
Bajan.
Bajan.
Or Barbadian.
Barbadian.
Yeah, Barbadian is the correct term.
Okay.
Bajan is,
But they must be so proud of you because you must be, I guess you're probably the biggest star ever to come out of Barbados, aren't you?
Barbados, they've been very supportive, and I will always, always, always represent them because, even though I don't agree with everything they say, I'm sure they don't agree with everything I say and do either. That's my home. It'll always be home, and that can never change. I could only come from one place, so Barbados will always be home.
Okay, let's delve into your private life, if we may.
Dive right in.
Okay, you are a single lady at the moment, I believe?
Yes.
She's a single lady. Are you looking for special someone at the moment, or are you just enjoying being a player? What are you doing?
Neither. Not looking, and I would not tell you that this is something to enjoy. Single life is so overrated, and maybe just for me, but it's really, please, maybe that's the one single person in here that clapped, but it's, you always want to be single when you're in a relationship, but trust me, that's so no bueno.
So you miss having someone special in your life right now, then?
I think that I have such incredible experiences in my life that you don't want to live your life and then meet someone, you want to share your life with someone.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what I'm missing right now.
If there were sort of single guys here in the UK, would you be interested in a British guy?
Judging by...
Not everyone can live up to this standard. That would be foolish of you to hope.
This is true. But you have to reach for the stars,
But do you get guys intimidated by you? I imagine they must be a bit intimidated by you.
Yeah, but I mean, if in that case, then they probably aren't the right one, because I can't do that.
Would you consider someone who's already in the music business? Would you like someone to be outside the music business?
It really doesn't matter. I don't really think about that kind of stuff. I'm not looking for, but I'd love to...
The right person?
Date somebody cool, fun, funny.
Cool, fun. Would you consider an older man? There's Lionel's back on the market! And then you'd be Wee Richie.
That kind of sounds dope,
You don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that.
Let's just, please, just give me something to go off
I know
of.
there's one dog will be scratching on your door later. Don't you worry about it. That sounded wrong. Okay. Bringing people together, that's what we do. So, have you got some time off now after that huge tour, or are you straight back into more recording?
No, no time off, but not recording just yet. You know, a little bit here and there, some features, some music videos. This year I want to delve more into the movie industry. I had a little, you know, I got my experience and getting my feet wet with Battleship, which
well, this is a big summer movie. It's coming out.
Thank you so
I think
much.
it's coming out here. It's coming out here in April, actually, but it's one of the kind of the beginning of the summer blockbuster season, April 11th, and it's called Battleship. And it's kind of loosely based on the game Battleship, isn't it?
Yes, loosely based.
Yeah, very.
But we get aliens involved, and I play a pretty badass chick. She's a weapons officer. Cora Rakes.
What's your name? What's the character's name?
Cora Rakes.
Oh.
And she's tough. She's one of the guys, one of the few girls, probably only a couple girls you see throughout the film, but definitely one of the guys.
And did you get to do any of the fun stuff? Did you get to fire guns of that size or smaller? Did you get to do that?
I fired that weapon.
And was there a big recoil when you?
Yeah, but that's what I loved it. I loved feeling that vibration and.
For that, I didn't lead you in that direction at all. You're just sex
Your
mad, aren't you?
audience is just as filthy as you are.
Are you what we would consider a sex pot?
What does that mean?
A little sex pot.
That's a weird question.
I'll be honest with you, I think it's one of the best questions I've ever asked. Let's have a look at Wee Wee in action in Battleship. This is at April 11th. It looks like it's going to be great fun. You're going to be a movie star as well. How about that?
I'd love to. I mean, I had a great time my first time, so it's something I want to continue picking the right roles to make sure I can master them, and we'll see what happens.
I think it's going to happen for you. Now, Rihanna is going to perform for us live right over there at the end of the show. She's doing the new single, Talk That Talk. I saw the performance earlier. It's a steamy one. So if you have any elderly relatives or people with a heart condition at home, you might want to send them to bed just before the end of the show. Then you can watch it. And then lies. I love your accent. Could you teach me how to speak Bajan?
This could take some time.
Do one quick thing. How would I say I find older men really attractive in Bajan? So, listen up, this is for you.
Not Lionel, no. You have to say it yourself.
Okay.
Say, you old and you look real bad, though.
You already look real bad, y'all.
You old. Say you old.
You all?
You old.
You all?
And you look.
And you
look real bad, though.
And you look real bad.
Though.